It is time for another Freshie Canal rap battle reaction. Kratos versus Maui. I am decently familiar with Maui. It has been a while since I've seen Moana, but I probably can remember enough to do the reaction video. Kratos. Well, about that one. If you've seen this video, you know that I have written a Kratos rap verse before, almost a decade ago, for a project that never came to fruition because it was trying to be too big for what it was. um, and much like Samus, also discussed in that video, I didn't really know much about them at the time of writing, and frankly, I still don't. But I might be able to pick up enough for this. I wanted to do another Freshie reaction, and I like Maui. I basically get the matchup with demigods and whatnot, so should be able to figure it out. And also, I guess the fact that they both have iconic weapons. Kratos has axes, I think, and Maui has his hook. So yeah. Also, they're both big, muscular dudes with tattoos, so that's fun. So, okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Like with the previous one that I reacted to, Star-Lord versus Jack Sparrow, I'm gonna let the verses play through, and then I'm gonna go back through them and catch whatever jokes I can. Hey, I was right about the weapons.
Fear, start your prayers to the God of your creation. If they sent me after you, then you must be forsaken. I went through hell's scorching borders and coldest corners and fist fights. You piss your grass skirt if your reputation's on thin ice. Boy, there was a demigod, hated near and far. He decided no one loved him, so he had to steal a heart. Was it worth his sense of purpose, changing earth with dirty tricks? Once he died, he still had not a single soul that worshipped him! When the tanks turn on this fraud, he falls apart on the spot. What kind of islander god? We're sinking water like rocks. You offered the earth gifts, but you're shallow on the surface. You can shapeshift to a burnt skin, but you change to a better person. This is my fight. I decide when wars are over. Cut you into shape. This is how you make a soldier. You provide for the base and strengthen your culture. But when they cry for your aid, you offer a cold shoulder. We all like the good.
Good lord, there is a lot to delve into in that one. Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
Fear, start your prayers to the God of your creation. If they sent me after you, then you must be forsaken. I went through hell's scorching borders and coldest corners and fist fights. You piss your grass skirt if your reputation's on thin ice.
I think a lot of that is Kratos related stuff that I don't really understand all that much. But okay, like I said, I don't really know that much of Kratos. Wrote a whole verse for him, still don't know that much about him. So he kills gods, right? That's his thing, right? Am I mistaken in that? But I don't think I am. I think that's his thing, is that he goes and he kills gods. So if he's sent after Maui, then Maui has been forsaken and left to die, essentially. Okay. That's all I got out of that. Sorry.
Boy, there was a demigod, hated near and far. He decided no one loved him, so he had to steal a heart. Was it worth his sense of purpose, changing earth with dirty tricks? Once he died, he still had not a single soul that worshipped him!
Oh. That's dirty. That's so dirty. Okay. So
On thin ice. Boy.
Okay, so this is the kid from the latest game, I think. I think. I didn't play it. Obviously, didn't watch any playthroughs of it either. But he Kratos kind of takes on like a dad role in the game. I'm pretty sure. So I think this is the kid from that game, and he's telling him uh, a story about Maui that's done in
There
disc
was a
format.
demigod hated near and far. He decided no one loved him, so he had to steal a heart.
Oh, tying into Maui's backstory about how he was abandoned. That also might deal with the Forsaken thing because he actually was kind of left to die uh, in his origin story. Um, so Kratos ties that into where he steals the heart of Tafiti. If no one loves him, he has to steal a heart to replace that. Oh, that is
Earth, his
rough.
sense of purpose, changing Earth with dirty tricks. Once he died, he still had not a single soul that worshipped him.
Oh, that's nasty. That's so nasty. Yeah, because they don't really worship Maui, really. Not that I remember. It's kind of just he's there, but he's not really worshipped. He's one of the people that they know was involved in creation, but he's not really worshipped.
When the tanks turn on this rod, he falls apart on the spot. What kind of islander god would sink in water like rocks?
That's a good question. Maui can't swim, and and yet he's oh Lord, he's an islander god. To be fair, it's not the first time Disney has had a character that can't swim but is on islands.
You offered the earth gifts, but you're shallow on the surface.
Oh, his whole song. You're welcome. The entire song of that is him explaining how he created the earth and gave all these gifts to people. But he, as a person, is shallow, despite having created this in-depth world or been a part of creating said world.
You can shapeshift to a bird skin, look and change to a better person.
Rough. Oh God. His main power is shapeshifting, and he mainly does a bird, but can he be a better person? I mean, he does become a better person, but it takes forever.
This is one fight. I decide when wars are over. Cut you into shape. This is how you make a soldier. You provide for the base and strengthen your culture. But when they cry for your aid, you offer a cold shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, how many times was he refusing to help Moana whenever they first met? Every chance that he had until the ocean made him do it. Which still took some convincing, but
We all like to goof a little, trust me, I won't judge you. Although I don't murder all of Greece, like some do. I spend my time creating mountains and kingdoms you might cross. I probably made the island you and your shame like to hide on. So thanks, but I'm gonna decline the olive branch that you offer politely. You've been hiding inside of that ivory tower, so why don't you come out and fight me? You pray all alone because you eviscerated your only love. You keep your emotions like coconuts, cause I gotta break you to open up. You say that I'm the one shifting the shape. You been pretending it's a Norse deity. You threw your mythology away like a Spartan's the foreign baby. I rock the boat with the fire that I gave the humankind I don't take lightly. So when I'm striking the sun, there's a strikes it's a funeral worthy of fake Vikings. I got tattoos of all my victories, no sweat. While the only markers you've left is yet another one on my chest. Mine are a map, yours are just ash to ash. Directing to the exactly zero family members you have left.
I was fighting in the
goodness. Okay, let's try to run back through that and catch what I can.
in your culture, but when they cry for your aid, you offer a cold shoulder.
We all like to goof a little, trust me, I won't judge you. Although I don't murder all of Greece, like some do.
Did he? Is that a thing he did? That's not great. That's not great. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh.
I spend my time creating mountains and kingdoms you might cross. I probably made the island you and your shame like to hide on.
I don't. I get the island thing. I just talked about that. I don't get the shame part.
So thanks, but I'm gonna decline the olive branch that you offered politely. You've been hiding inside of that ivory tower, so why don't you come in and fight me?
I'll be honest. I don't immediately know what ivory tower means, but I get the come down from it and fight me. And declining the olive branch, declining piece, basically. Like, nah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
You pray all alone because you eviscerated your only love. You keep your emotions like coconuts, cause I gotta break you to open up.
Okay. I can infer from that. He's got to be broken down before he's willing to become emotionally available, is what I'm guessing from that, and that's a very, very fun play on words of how you got to break a coconut in order to open it. Okay. He killed his wife too, or only love? I don't know. He is Greek. It doesn't have to be a wife. It doesn't have to even be someone who's not related to you.
You say that I'm the one shifting the shape. You been pretending as a Norse deity. You threw your mythology away like a Spartan's deformed baby.
There's another nod to Maui himself having been thrown away, so kind of taking where it could be used against him, even though I feel like it might have already been used against him, and instead use it against Kratos.
I rock the boat with the fire that I gave the humankind. I don't take lightly, so when I'm striking the sun, there's twice as a funeral worthy of fake Vikings.
What is struck twice? Because Zeus versus Thor has a struck twice bar too. Is that like because it's so rare that it's like an act of God? Am I getting that right? Goodness. Like, funeral of fake Vikings. When a Viking dies, the Viking funeral is putting them on the ship and burning the ship on the water and using the fire that he created, because yeah, just with everything else that he created apparently. Tying back into the playing pretend as a Norse deity, which in and of itself was a flip on Maui trying to rebuttal the shapeshift bar.
I got tattoos of all my victories, no sweat. While the only markers you've left is yet another one on my chest.
Okay, so he's basically just saying that he's gonna have another victory. All right.
Mine are a map, yours are just ashes to ashes, directing to the exactly 0 family members you have left.
Oh, goodness. His victories are a map, is what he's saying, whereas Kratos are. Let me redo this so that I'm getting it right.
The only markers you've left is yet another one on my chest. Mine are a map, yours are just ashes to ashes, directing to the exactly 0 family members you have left.
Oh God. Does he not have anybody left? That's not great.
I was fighting in the field till I no longer had chains while you were marinating inside your man cave. Hid away since your parents saw your face and were sickened. Don't be surprised if I go overboard like you as an infant. So many wars helmed, I forged through Greece and the Norse realms. I lived through lives in a damn time that you spent writing an anthem about nothing but yourself. I chose my solace, we were just banished away as a lonely convict. Boats and water, but the stars can help you find any excuse for your broken promise. Small raise a toast to this fraud. It's one of the most of the coastal goddesses. He's a pussy from start to end, as his fate was woven onto him.
Good lord. Also, I just noticed the quick time event on that animation.
Directing to the exactly 0 family members you have left.
I was fighting in the field till I no longer had chase.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Weren't the axes tied to his arms with chains before? I think that's correct.
While you were marinating inside your man cave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where he has been for all this
Get
time.
away since your parents saw your face and were sickened. Don't be surprised if I go overboard like you as an infant.
Okay, so now we have a definitive reference to that. Did that happen with both of them, I wonder? Because I feel like it would be weird if Maui referenced it solely to try to stop Kratos from being able to use it as a bar, and Kratos does it anyway. Did it happen to Kratos too? I don't know. But going overboard beyond just being tossed into the water, but also going overboard as in his bars are going to be a bit overkill.
So many wars helmed, I forged through Greece in the Norse realms. I lived through lives in a damn time that you spent writing an anthem by nothing but yourself.
That's what your welcome is. Your welcome is all just a self-serving song.
I chose my solace, but you were just banished away as a lonely convict. Floats in water, but the stars can help you find any excuse for your broken promise.
Okay. Okay, so he chose to be alone versus Maui was made to be alone via punishment, is what I mean.
So I'll raise a toast to this rod. This love the most of the coastal goddesses. He's a pussy from start to end, as his fate was woven onto him.
Yeah, so he is not exactly not exactly the most liked, considering again the whole Heart of Tafiti thing, and that's what turned Tafiti into Taka. Fate was woven onto him again about all of the tattoos that reference the important parts of Maui's life and whatnot.
Maybe add a sense of humor to your massive arsenal. You seem that amused. Got so many weapons in stock, you're the biggest tool for Athena to use. I hurt the sky, go with the fire, and those are my greatest stunts. Stream at your loved ones in the long going, though I gotta show you how to raise a son. Got me acting like Balder, cause all your blows are painless. For once, take a step back. This ain't the cliff you fell from. To all the pantheons that I saved from eradication, by finishing them once and for all, you're welcome. You fell from.
Okay. This final verse back. So, I take it he... Okay, yeah, makes sense. A lot of weapons, but humor not being one of them. He does come across as a more serious character from what I can tell. Biggest tool for Athena to use. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. So the games are called God of War. And the God of War is Ares, but he's not the only one because Athena is the master of war. Her wisdom is very much warfare based. So, going off of my knowledge of Greek mythology, it makes sense for Kratos to be someone that Athena would want at her side, I suppose, or however you would want to word it.
I hurt the sky, go with the fire, and those are my greatest stunts. Stream at your loved ones in the long going, though I gotta show you how to raise a son.
Raise a son as in raising a kid, but raise a son as in how he pulled the son up. Oh my god.
Got me acting like Balder, cause all your blows are painless. For once, take a step back. This ain't the cliff you fell from. To all the pantheons that I saved from eradication, by finishing them once and for all, you're welcome.
So saying, I'm gonna stop you from killing all these other gods by killing you right here and now, and those gods can all thank me, and I'm gonna say my iconic song, You're Welcome. Okay, that's fun. Very, very, very good. Very good battle. Unfortunately not as good of a reaction as the last one, just because of not being nearly as familiar with one of the characters as I was last time, where I knew about both characters. Mm. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I don't have to know all of one character to be able to enjoy a rap battle necessarily. I can't tell you how much I don't know a lot about the people that ERB has used sometimes, and how much I still enjoy the battles regardless. So, yeah. Weirdly enough, though, I actually liked Doc Brown versus Doctor Who more before I got into it, and then I got into it and was like, oh, the Doctor Who side of that battle is really not that great. Thankfully, Freshie has a pretty good Doctor Who battle instead. I can just listen to that one. I have that one on my rap battle playlist instead of Brown versus Who. Anyway, the writing on this was really fun, and I really loved both performances by both Megaran and McGinn's book. I don't quite know how to say that name. So then, do all that YouTube algorithm stuff, not just for me, but because this is a reaction video, go do all of this for Freshie as well. And everyone that was involved in this. It's so good. Really, nobody is doing it like Freshie. I keep saying that every time that he pumps out a new one. Nobody's doing it like Freshie. There is something just very unique about the Freshie Canal battles that I absolutely love. I can't really put it into words, but they have their own vibe and energy, and I really, really love them. So, with that out of the way, now you can do the algorithm YouTube stuff, liking, commenting, subscribing. For me, social media is in the description down below, as it always is. Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram. Discord is down there if you want to see videos early sometimes. And until then, I will see you when I see you.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad